going on out there in the YouTube land? Yep, it's me again. It looks like either I do a bunch of videos in one day with the same shirt on, or I wear the same shirt a lot. This is my house shirt. I've got two of them. They look identical, and I do wear a gray shirt. I've got a few other gray shirts too, but I like this one. I don't know. I just throw it on, wear it, you know, in the evenings after I get home from work, take a shower and stuff. It's comfortable, you know. And I definitely like that it's sleeveless because I don't want to blow out the armpits. I had a shirt years ago that I blew out the armpits, and I wore the hell out of that. And so finally I just had to throw it away. But we're not here to talk about armpits and shirts and stuff like that. Just getting it out there, people. Yeah. I'm going through withdrawals of buying and collecting stuff. It's getting a little tight around here, and just had to pay for a freaking appraisal. $575 freaking dollars for somebody to come and tell me what the house is worth before we buy it, if it's worth what we're paying for it. All kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know. There's a lot going into buying houses, man. So for right now, I'm still here in the shed. I'll be here in the shed for a little bit. I do have a guy that might buy it. He can't buy it like right away. Maybe a few months. Maybe right before I leave, he can buy it. I hope he can. He's a friend of mine. He owned the coat shop. His name was Hickory. I don't know. He says he needs one. He's already got two other ones. But he says that, you know, he'll see what he can do. I don't know. I told him I'll see what I can do. I might have to drop the price a little bit. I don't know. But, you know, it seemed like the last few videos have been talking about the move and the shed. And today I'm talking about freaking appraisals. Stuff that I never really talk about. Stuff I don't know a whole lot about. So that's why I'm letting the wife deal with most of that stuff. She's real good with the money stuff, you know. But I still want to go to a show coming up, Hickory, North Carolina, October the 25th. And I'm going to meet my buddy Tony down there. I'm going with one of my other buddies I work with named Brandon. And we're going to let it loose, baby. We're going to film and do some videos. We're going to have some fun down there. And, you know, I might be able to pick up one or two things. Hopefully by then I'll know a little bit more on the house. They're saying if the appraisal comes higher, then we won't have to pay out of pocket when it closes. They'll just add it into the bill or the total amount. But if they don't, then I have to come up with like $4,000 by December. So that's kind of tough. We do got a little bit of money put back, but not that much. So anyway, it just depends. So it's up in the air right now. But I'm still going to Hickory here in a few weeks to do that kind of stuff. And the things that I'm looking for in Hickory, if I do buy anything, which, you know, it's probably, I'm going to end up buying something. I might not spend a whole lot, but I'm going to try to shoot for the cheapest deals that I can in Hickory. Mainly things that I've got on my shelf right now, my main loose shelf. Not really looking for turtles, but if I see one or two that's really cheap that I've got, I will probably pick it up. Street sharks are probably out of the question in case I find a really, really good deal on one. Only main one I'm looking for now is Moby Lick, the whale. That's the only one I really care to get. And if I don't get no more ever, then that's cool. I just really want Moby Lick, and because I've got 7 or 8 of them right now. So, you know, if I can get him, that'd be cool. Masters Universe stuff, not really. Maybe if I can find one or two that I really like that's cheap. The real Ghostbusters stuff, I've got quite a bit right now. So not really much on that. Karate Kid, yes, I'm still looking for Daniel and Kreese. I got to get them too. So if I can find them rarely decent price, like I did the other ones that I picked up already, maybe I will get them. A-Team guys, I've got all 4 of them. I just need the chick. So if I can find her pretty cheap. Terminator stuff, probably not. In case I can find what's his name? John Connor on the motorcycle. I find it loose or even carded pretty decent. I will get it. Rambo stuff, I've got the whole first series of that. So the second series is kind of up there in price. So I doubt, if I see one, I'll check it out. But I don't think that I'll have the money for that. My Rocky figures, I do have a Clubber Lang loose and a Thunderlips loose. And I have a carded Rocky that is mint. I kicked the freaking camera again, man. I did that last video too. Anyway, Apollo's the only one that I need. This new tripod, I'm still trying to get used to it. Yeah. If I can find an Apollo loose in good shape with his gloves, maybe. I'd love to get him on card eventually one day, but Swamp Thing stuff, I don't know. If I can find any more Swamp Things, I've got 5 or 6 pretty good ones. I have all the Imperial monsters I'm looking behind me. Beetlejuice stuff, maybe, if I can find some loose stuff. Smurf stuff, no, not right now, because I got too many and I don't know what I got. And the last time I bought a few, I had bought 1 or 2 doubles. Battle Beast, maybe, if it's within $20 less. And that's all the main loose stuff that I'm collecting on my back shelf. I do have some Warrior Beasts. I think I got one of them. I definitely always look for them. Wrestling wise, it's kind of, maybe if I find a cheap Hasbro. I did that last time I went. I found a, what's his name? $1 Million Man for like $5. That was pretty good. AWA, I hardly ever see any of them that I don't have. I've got a lot of them. Maybe the WCW, like Galoobs, I've got all them, except for the UK. Maybe the original San Francisco Toy Maker ones, the big rubber ones. Maybe if I can find some of them. They're usually pretty cheap. And who knows, I might find a WWE Superstar, the newer ones that I've been getting. But, that's basically it for that kind of stuff. For my other channel, car-wise and stuff, I might find a car or two to pick up pretty cheap. I don't know. But, yeah, that's, I got a lot of other stuff put up right now, so I don't want to buy too much, because it's even more stuff you got to pack up, and this stuff's going to be, it looks like a lot of stuff, but I can pack figures and stuff pretty quick. They're not hard to pack up. But I do want to keep them pretty close together this time. Last time I just threw them all in a big old trunk thing, and that trunk thing's full already of stuff that I just don't have room to put out right now. Well, I do, but I just wanted to tone it down a little bit. So, yeah, the Hickory toy show. Hickory is a pretty damn good toy show, and I definitely want to hit it up before I move next year. Still crossing the fingers on that, because we don't know for sure. Something might go wrong. They might appraise the house lower, and we have to renegotiate, and they don't want to do it, or what? I don't know. It's so much up in the air stuff I don't know. So I'm still holding on to the good stuff and thinking about it. But just wanted to talk about a few things that I'm looking for at my next toy show. It's going to be cool to hang out with Tony and Brandon. Brandon's be the first time he ever been to one, or this one. He's been to some shows with me before. He's never been to this big juicy show. The leaves are falling. It's windy. It's only about 60 something outside right now. The sun is coming out in West Virginia, but it has been a little chilly here lately. Today's not too bad in the shed with the sun hitting down on it. But yeah, the Hickory show is what I'm looking forward to going and checking out. And then before that, a week before that, actually this coming Saturday, I'm going to a diecast show in Beckley. It's only like 30 minutes away. Hopefully I'll go with my buddy Tony to that too. So if you're into diecast, which you see I am too, I've got a little diecast here and there, Hot Wheels, stuff like that. You might want to tune into my other channel, Diecast Johnny, and check out that because I will definitely do a filming there, because I've been a little lack on filming on that channel because I ain't really found nothing. And then right now I'm kind of like afraid to buy a damn Slim Jim. You know, I'm just like, I'm trying to hold on to every little bit of money. But me and my wife, we did get some Wendy's last night. We had to eat out because it was cheat day, you know, and I I just wanted a burger, you know, so I had to get a burger. But yeah, it's gonna be epic. I hope it's epic. I hope everything goes well and gets to, you know, hopefully it's decent weather, and hopefully it's, you know, it don't matter, it's inside if it's bad weather, but you don't want real stormy weather outside or nothing. You want to have nice weather so we could film a little bit. I might film a little bit when we get in the car before we get there, or a little bit outside. I don't know. You know me, I do whatever I can. I try to and keep this channel going after all these years, and somebody out there likes what I'm putting out. So Hickory Toy Show, baby. Hickory, North Carolina, October the 25th. If you're watching this before the 25th and you want to head on down to Hickory, North Carolina, baby, come on down there. You might run into me. Usually when we leave here about 6 in the morning. It takes about 3 hours to get there. They open at 9, so we're kind of hitting it right at the time they open. Or last time we were right in line before they could let people in. I think it's only $5. And we got right in, and it's busy. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. It's busy the whole damn day, basically. And we went all the way up to about 11:30, close to 12, and then we got hungry as hell, so we go to Golden Corral. It's our tradition. Me and Tony, we go to Golden Corral and eat there. But this time we'll have somebody different. I think he's got his son and maybe one of his son's friends or something that's coming. And of course, I got Brandon, so be my last hooray at Hickory. Yeah. Don't cry on me, Tony, when we leave down there, when we part ways. And I'm not, you know, I not say I ever go back to Hickory, but you know, I'm gonna live a lot further away, so I got other fish to fry, other toy shops and other toy conventions up in Indiana when I get up that way. So yeah. But anyway, just a little thing. If you ever thought, you know, I just wanted a little. I did this last time I went to Hickory too. Just kind of things that I think I talked about going there and stuff. I don't really talk about what I was looking for. So I'm actually going to try to stick by that this time and look for certain things that I know that I want to get for the collection, and try not to just buy newer things and start collecting something else, because I've done that many a times. It's hard not to do it, but I'm gonna try not to do it. But anyway, this is MovieJohn, and I'm going to Hickory on October the 25th, baby.